Next, Rahu Ketu Dosham. Rahu Ketu Dosham means what? Rahu and Ketu's position in the chart. If Rahu is in the Lagnam, so Ketu will be 7th position. Rahu is in Lagnam, so Ketu ultimately 7th position. Where? That is Vivahasthana. So that is called Rahu Ketu Dosham. 1 to 7 combination. Ketu is in Lagnam, so ultimately Rahu will be in 7th position. Vivahasthana. Rahu Ketu Dosham. 2-8 positions. Some Rahu Ketu Dosham will be considered when? Okay, Rahu Ketu in chart 1-7, 2-8, 4-10. Okay, if Rahu is in 4, Ketu will be in where? 10th from Lagnam. If Ketu is in 4th position from Lagnam, ultimately Rahu would be in 10th position. So like that 1-7, 2-8, 4-10, like that. So some positions are there. So that is to be considered Rahu Ketu Dosham. So if Dosham is there, don't fear yourself. You do the puja for Rahu Ketu. Okay. All these doshams, don't fear and don't lose the match. Don't leave the match. I suggest you that. Okay, you do the pujas. Okay, Rahu Ketu dosha is there. Okay, Kuja dosham is there. Okay, then you want to lose the match. Astrologer has said silly points, simple points. That's why I am briefing all that points by one Excel sheet I have made for. First of all, initially take the date of birth, time and birthplace. Then find ascendant Lagnam manually. Rasi, I told you that how to find the Rasi on the moon position. Then by moon's degree, star and star mean nakshatra will be calculated. Then padam will be. Then come to the chart. Ashtaguna points. I told you that 8 points are there. 8 Kotami are there. Varna Kotami, Vashya Kotami, Tara Kotami, Yoni Kotami, Graha Maitri. Okay. And Graha Maitri, next Ganakotami, Manushya Deva Rakshasa. Ganakotami, 7th is your Rasi Kotami, 8th is your Nadi Kotami. So every Kotami has different points. Every Kotami has different points. Example, 8th is Nadi Kotami. Nadi Kotami both have the Ekanadi, means Adi Ancha Madhya. If both have Madhya Kotami, Nadi, Madhya Nadi, so Dosham, Nadi Dosham, Ekanadi Dosham. But exemption may be there due to their stars, nakshatras. If exemption is there, points will be given. Don't fear to that. Dosham is there. Rasi Kotami. Because Ekanadi, no, Nadi Dosham will be considered over the stars. Okay, only stars. And next is what your 7th points will be given to Rasi Kotami. If both Rasis are what? If Dhanu Rasi, Karkataka, both Rasis, there is any compatibility between them, that Rasis. Okay. So 7 points will be there given. Otherwise, if there is a Dosham, Rasis are not matching. So by that simple point, okay, Rasis are not matching. So that match will be denied. Match will be they want to reject the match. No, don't do like that. Okay, my suggestion is that only I will emphasize over that. Don't consider only one point in the chart. So many points need to be considered. Only Rasi Kotami is not matching. If astrologer told that sir Rasi Kotami is not matching, so match will be left. No. Go into charts depth. Okay. Ashtaguna Rasi Kotami is not. Okay. Next is what? Then Rasis are matching, otherwise not matching. Then Rasi next is Ganakotami. Ganakotami Manushya Deva Rakshasa Ganalu. Okay, that way 6 points will be given. And then next word. Then what? Rasi Graha Maitri. 5 points will be given. For Rasi, every Rasi has the planet. If Dhanu Rasi is the boy's Rasi Dhanu, so planet is Guru, Jupiter. And for Karkataka Rasi Chandra. So both Guru Chandra, whether they are the friends, enemies, sama. So points will be given. If out of 8 cotomies, some cotomies are not matching, don't worry. Take that points and go next. Next is what? Next, so many points you need to consider. Okay, some will say that Elinati Shani, Ashtama Shani, Ardhashtama Shani. So Elinati Shani, 7.5 years will be there. Elinati Shani. From your Lagna, okay, Elinati Shani will be considered how? From Lagna. From Lagna, from your Rasi, okay. Suppose come here in chart, come to the chart, okay, we will see the charts. Any chart, one chart we need to see. Elinati Sani, how Elinati Sani, Ashtama Sani, Ardhashtama Sani. What happened here? Elinati Sani, his Rasi is what? As per his Lagna, Lagnam is what? Vrishabha Lagnam, okay. And Chandra is in where? Vrishchikam. So his Rasi is Vrishchikam. So Elinati Sani, how it will be considered? From Vrishabha Lagnam, his Rasi Vrishchikam. Whenever Sani in every Rasi 2.5 years he will be stayed. I told you that all the planets of staying in every Rasi. Okay, Chandra 2.5 days in a Rasi. So Sun 30 days in a Rasi. Kuja Shukra Buddha 45 days. Kuja Shukra 45 days. And Sani 2.5 years in a Rasi. Rahu Ketu 1.5 years. Guru 1 year. Stays in 1 year, like that. Okay, I have briefed in the initial classes. Okay, so Elinati Sani, whenever Chandra is in Vrishchikam, this is his Janma Rasi. So when Sani comes at 12th position from his Janma Rasi. What is his Janma Rasi? Vrishchika. What is 12th position from this Vrishchika Rasi? Tula. So whenever Sani transits in Tula, so he will be stay here for 2.5 years. After that he will enter into his Janma Rasi Vrishchikam. Here he will stay for 2.5 years. To 5 years. Then he will go for Dhanu Rasi. He will there for 2.5 years. Total, this is called 7.5 years cycle of Elinati Sani. Understood how to consider Elinati Sani? Whenever as per your Janma Rasi, that is Vrishchikam, as per this Lagna, Vrishchikam is his Janma Rasi. From there you need to count whenever Sani comes to just back of his Janma Rasi, that back is just back, one step back, that is what your Tula Rasi. Whenever Sani enters into Tula, he stays for there 2.5 years, and then comes to Janma Rasi, that is Vrishchikam, stays for there 2.5 years, and goes for to next Dhanu Rasi. So consecutive Rasi cycle. Three Rasi consecutive from his Janma Rasi, one Rasi just before and one Rasi just back. So whenever he enters into just back of one step back to his Janma Rasi, from there means Tula to Vrishchikam, Dhanu. So this consecutive subsequent 3 Rasi cycle is called Elinati Sani. Okay, 7.5 years will be there. And then Ashtama Shani, whenever from his Rasi, from his Janma Rasi, in 8th position From his Janma Rasi, 8th position will be what? Mithunam. From his Janma Rasi Vrishchikam, okay, from his Janma Rasi Vrishchikam, Mesham is 6th position, 7th Rishabham, Mithunam 8th. So whenever in Mithunam Shani is there from his Janma Rasi, that is called Ashtama Shani. Means from his Janma Rasi, Shani is in 8th position, Mithunam. 8th Ashtama means 8th position. So that is called transition of Gocharam of Shani from your Janma Rashi. Shani Gocharam in Mithunam. Shani transits in Gocharam in Mithunam. 8th position from your Janma Rasi Vrishchikam. That is called Ashtama Shani. So there will be 2.5 years in Mithunam. Whenever Shani transits Gocharam, Grahacharam, all are equal in Mithuna Rasi, stays for 2.5 years. From your Rasi, Janma Rasi Vrishchikam, it will be counted 8th position. That is called Janma Ashtama Shani Dosham. Ardhashtama Shani. Ashtama half. Ardha Ashtama. Ashtama 8th position. Half means 4th position. From your Janma Rasi, if Shani transits, Shani Gocharam is in from Janma Rasi, Vrishchikam 1, 2, Dhanasu, Makaram 3, 4, Kumbham. 4th position from Rasi, Janma Rasi. Vrishchikam, if Shani is in 4th position, always calculated from Janma Rasi. Elinati Shani, Ardhashtama Shani, Ashtama Shani, they will be considered from Janma Rasi. Okay, from Janma Rasi, if Shani travels, Shani stays in Shani Gocharam, transit, Grahacharam, Gocha, all are equal. In English, transits, in Telugu, Hindi, Grahacharam, Gocharam. So from Janma Rasi, Ardha Ashtama. Ashtama means 8th. Ardha means 4. If 4th Rasi, now actually for this boy, Shani is in Kumbha. In Kumbha, he will be there for 2025 up to end of March. Okay, after March, Shani shifts to Meenam. Okay, now this, as per this Lagnam, he has Ardhashtama Shani Dosham. Ardhashtama Shani. Because now in Kumbha, Shani is in Kumbha as per today. The Shani will be stayed there for up to 2025 March, end of March. So from his Janma Rasi, Vrishchikam, 4th position is Kumbha. Kumbha is there, Grahacharam. So we can say that for this chart, as per this chart, he has Ardhashtama Shani. We can say that. Elinati Shani, Ardhashtama Shani. So that is one point we need to in the chart. Elinati Shani, Ashtama Shani, Ardhashtama Shani, Rahu Ketu. As I told you, Rahu Ketu Dosham. Rahu Ketu has, as per the positions of Rahu Ketu in the chart, we can say that if Rahu is in Lagnam, Ketu automatically will be in 7th positions. I told you that Rahu and Ketu both will aspect each other, 7th aspect. So, and if Rahu is in 2nd position from Lagna, ultimately Ketu will be in 8th position. If Rahu is in 4th position from Lagna, ultimately Ketu will be in 10th position. So, as per these positions in chart, we will say that Rahu Ketu Dosham. If dosha is, don't fear, don't panic yourself. Puja, remedies, chanting of mantras, మంత్రాలు చదవండి, పూజలు చేయండి, రాహుకేతు పూజలు చేయండి, భయపడమాకండి, డోంట్ ఫియర్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్. కుజదోషం ఉంది, కుజదోషం ఉంటే ఏమవుతుంది? కుజదోషానికి రెమెడీస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా. అసలు కుజదోష ఎగ్జంప్షన్స్, దేర్ ఆర్ సమ్ వాట్ ఎగ్జంప్షన్స్ ఆర్ దేర్, యాజ్ ఐ టోల్డ్ యూ దట్ కుజాస్ ప్లేస్ అండ్ ఉచ్చ నీచ పూజ. Okay, that is what exalted position, makaram, kujiki, debilitated position, cancer. Next is what సొంత రాశులు, మిత్ర రాశులు, స్వక్షేత్రాలు, మేషం, వృశ్చికం, స్వక్షేత్రాలు, కుజ. So like that. Veda Nakshatra dosha. It is one more point. Most of the priests, other astrologers, they are focusing Veda Nakshatra dosha. Nakshatral match got. The nakshatras are not matching. They are part of Veda Nakshatra pair. So that match denied, rejected. On single point, no. Don't consider one's Veda Nakshatra. That is only one point. So if Veda Nakshatra dosham is there, ultimately in Ashtagana Kotami, Tara Kotami, it has 3 points. That points will be 0. Don't worry. If Nadi Kotami is okay, Rasi Kotami is okay, Gana Kotami is okay, there you will get more points. 8 plus 7 plus 6. 8 plus 7, 15 plus 21 points you are getting. Some more points you will get from where Varna Kotami, Vaishya Kotami, somewhere Yoni Kotami. So generally you are getting more points. So on the basis of 1 point, Veda Nakshatra, and don't reject the match. I suggest you that, I request please. Okay. So like what somewhat Purvashada and Pushya Nakshatra, these Nakshatra don't form a Veda dosha pairing. They will not come under Veda dosha. So Nakshatra, Veda Nakshatram, that will be part of. As I told you that every point is what? Ashtaguna Kotami, 8 point, that is what 36 point. Out of that, Nadi Kotami, they will be considered over your stars. Okay, stars. And Rasi Kotami, they will be based on your Rasis. Within that, combinations are there. Sashtastakam, 6 to 8 combination, 2 to 12 combination, 5 to 9. If combination is any not supporting, so Rasi Kotami points will be somewhat minus. Next, Gana Kotami, Manisha, Rakshasa, Deva, not matching, points will be minus. Okay, next Gana Kotami. Next is what? Gana Kotami after Graha Maitri. If Graha, as per Rasi, every Rasi has a planet Lord is there. So Dhanu, Guru, and Karkatakam, Chandra. If Guru Chandra combination friendly, so points will be given. If not, they are enemies, so points will be minus. Like that calculation. Okay, after Ganako, that is what Ganakotami, Graha Maitri. Then what? Yoni Kotami. Yoni Kotami, 4 points will be given. Nakshatra Kotami, star Maitri, Graha Nakshatra Maitri, Tara Maitri, 3 points will be given. Vashya Kotami, 2 points will be. Varna Kotami, 1 point. Like that. Okay, so don't fear, don't confuse, and I request that don't confuse them. So Kujudosham, if it is there, the remedies are there. Okay. Mostly in the astrology, Mangalik and Mangalik, they will marry. Okay, look for that. 25%, 10%. If Lagna, from Lagna, Kujudosham is cancelled. Why do we need to fear about from Chandra, Shukra? We look for. Okay, if Kuja dosham is cancelled by Lagna, so no need to be think about Chandra, from Chandra Kuja dosham is there, from Sukra Kuja dosham is there. They are minor. Don't fear. So Veda Nakshatra pairs, as I told you that Veda Nakshatras, what? Every Nakshatra, some out of 27 Nakshatras, under the Vedic astrology, out of 27, they have paid some stars are inauspicious. If you found that Veda Nakshatra, that only one factor never considered. Look into another factors. Rajju Dosham. Rajju Dosham is what? For longevity, Ayu. Okay. It is also based on stars. So stars, they have different Rajju groups are there. Rajju group means from Siro Rajju. Okay, Siro Rajju means head Rajju. Next, neck Rajju. Neck means Kantha Rajju, neck. Okay. Third is what? Stomach Rajju. Stomach means our stomach Rajju. Fourth is what? Your waist, Kati Rajju. Fifth is what? pada, foot Rajju. So 5 Rajju categories are there. So all these 27 stars, they are categorized in these Rajju categories. Rajju, okay, Rajju dosham. Suppose the Pushya falls under Siro Rajju. Pushya Nakshatram, it comes under Siro head Rajju. And Purvashada, if they under Kati Rajju. Okay, Kati Rajju. So these both are in different Rajju categories. Dosham, Rajju dosham will be considered way and at the time if both the boy and girl they are under same Rajju category, that moment it will be considered as Rajju dosham. So since these two stars belong to different Rajju groups, there is no any Rajju dosham. So if there is neither Veda dosha nor Rajju dosha, which is favorable for compatibility. So like that, you need to, as an astrologer, if stars are come under, Rasis are come under 6-8 combination, Sashtastakam, okay, Subha Sashtastakam, okay, bad Sashtastakam, otherwise Dvidvadasa relationship, 5 to 9 relationship, like that, so many we need to check back that, okay. And then Lagna compatibility. Some parents they have asked me, sir, Lagnas are not matching. So Lagnas are not matching, that is one point. I told you that many times. Only don't consider only one point. So many points for marriage compatibility, so many points we need to check back that, okay. Lagna compatibility. So suppose these has one boy has Gemini ascendant, okay, and girl has Dhanu ascendant. So that is called 1 to 7 combination, 1-7 combination. So both of them are looking each other lagnas, okay. Boy is Mithun Lagna, he is looking the Lagna of Gal, Dhanu Lagnam. From Dhanu Lagnam, Gal ascendant, looking the boy's Lagna, Mithuna. So it is favorable combination. 1 to 7 opposite, okay. So it is a positive for marriage. 1-7 axis represent natural attraction and partnership dynamics. So the Lagna compatibility. So somewhere you found that astrologer says that, okay sir, this 2 Lagnas are not compatibility. So though don't consider only one point, go into next so many points. As I told you that all these points you need to consider. You need to make a chart of Excel sheet. Within this all the points you need to note down. Next is what? Planet energy. Planets, Lagna compatibility, Sashtastakam, okay, relationship, okay. In Sashtastakam 6 to 8 position and 2 to 12 position and 5 to 9 position, and you need to check back that. Now planet energy. In planet energy, as I told you that many times, for the marriage compatibility, 3 planets will be considered more. They are called Kuja. Kuja means Mars, Guru means Jupiter, and Venus, Shukra. 3 planets has specific roles in chart. Kuja, he is the main cause for aggression. Aggression in between 2 parties, boy and girl. If aggression is in control, their marriage life will be so happy. If Kuja is weight somewhat exalted, okay. Kuja is in Uchasthiti. Kuja is in a weak position, retrograde position. Kuja is in combustion, near to sun. Kuja is in debilitated position. Kuja is in degrees are in Balasthiti, means Kuja degrees in the chart not developed. So Kuja is in 1 degree, otherwise some minutes. So that moment we can say that Kuja is in Balasthiti. Kuja is end of, in chart Kuja's degrees are 28 degrees. So that degrees are very near to going to be 30. Means Kuja's position, already Kuja completes 28 degree in that chart. So now 2 degree left, means that is called Mrutasthiti. So that moment all this planet energy. Consider, initially I told you that whenever we are calculating the energy of planet, so many points we need to discuss. As I have discussed it, that planet is retrograded, that planet is in balasthiti, that planet kuja is in mrutasthiti, kuja is where uchasthiti, నీచస్థితి, స్వక్షేత్రం, okay. స్వక్షేత్రం మిత్రస్థానంలో, దట్ ప్లానెట్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ మిత్రస్థానం, స్వక్షేత్రం, okay. So and then that planet kuja is being aspected by good planet, bad planet, and that planet kuja is located in which bhavam, dusthanam, 6 8 12, okay. So many points we need to consider the energy of any planets. If we want to consider the energy of a planet, these points to be, how many points I have briefed for to calculate the energy of a graha, any planet. Mostly for the marriage compatibility, 3 planets will be considered: kuja, Mars, Jupiter means your guru graham, and Venus, shukra graham. These 3 planets will be considered their planet energy, okay. So whenever you want to calculate the energy of these planets, these points we need to check back. If any planet guru, if you want to check the guru graham energy, okay, how much is energy in the chart, guru is in the chart. So you need to look into that, what guru's position first, guru planet, where it is located, whether the guru is a benefic planet or malefic planet for the ascendant. Generally guru is what, guru is generally he is the good planet, but as per lagna, what is his position, whether as per lagna he is malefic or benefic, shubha shubha graham. Next, guru is positioned in where, which sthanam, dusthanam, 6 8 12. Guru aspect, how he is being aspected by, if guru is being aspected by a malefic planet, okay. Guru positioned in which swantarasilo, guru is positioned in swantarasi, dhanu, otherwise meenam. These dhanu, meenam both are swantarasi, swakshetral. Otherwise guru is placed in another rasi, that is mitra rasi, okay. Guru is being aspected by how. So many points you need to consider at the time of evaluating of energy of a planet. Guru is the cause for progeny, productivity of the children. Guru is the cause for wisdom. Guru is cause for knowledge and wisdom, sampada, assets. Sukra is what? So you need to consider Venus, Mars, Jupiter, 3 planets and their weights in percentage, okay. Sukra's percentage. While checking of marriage compatibility, if one planet is having less weight, less energy, so if another chart means boy has somewhat weak Venus, but the girl has Venus is strong, so that is okay, because 2 charts we are checking, we are checking 2 charts. If Venus is somewhat weak in boy's chart, but girl's Venus is strong in her chart, so that is okay. You need to check that, okay. So generally what happens, these planets, if that what 50% is more than 50% they are strong, and they are less than 50% they are strong, they will give the results in their dasha antardasha periods, okay. Dasha antardasha, under the dasha antardasha periods, okay. Dasha antardasha, bhukti, sukshma antara, sub periods are there. In that periods, these planets will give the, if more than 50% energetic strong the planets are there, they will give good results. It doesn't mean they will give bad results. So normal results, if 50% less than 50%, they will give normal results. Don't fear here. Okay, if Sukra is in boys chart 45%, in Sukra is in girls chart 60%. Okay, okay, that is compatibility, marriage compatibility. So planet energy, that is very important. That moment, three planets, Venus, Mars, Jupiter for the boy, same for the girl, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and their that is what your that is their weight is. You need to check back that. And next is what, seventh and eighth Bhava's lords, seventh and eighth. Seventh, why out of all these positions only 78 will be considered? Seventh is the Vivahasthanam, Kalatrasthanam. Okay, so that Bhava, that Gruham, that house Lord strength to be checked. Seventh house Lord to be. So if Lagna is Mithuna and if Lagna is Mithuna, that what would be the seventh position? Dhanu. Who is the Lord of Dhanu? Guru. So what is the Guru's strength? Jupiter. Okay. If Gal has Karkatakam, his Rasi from Karkatakam, Lagnam. Lagnam is what? Karkataka Lagnam. From Karkataka Lagna. Okay. Dhanu Lagnam. Dhanu is her Lagnam. So from Dhanu, what would be the seventh position? Mithuna. Mithuna, Buddha. Buddha is the, Mercury is the Lord of seventh position. If Gal has the Lagnam, is Dhanu Lagnam. From Dhanu Lagnam to seventh position is what? Mithuna. Mithuna Lord is Mithuna, Mercury. Mercury's weight is what? How much of percent? And eighth position. What is the eighth Bhava Lord? If boy has the Mithuna, eighth position Makara. Makara Lord is Shani. What will be the Shani's weight is here? Saturn. And if Gal has Dhanu Lagnam, what is the eighth position from Dhanu Lagnam? Moon. Karkatakam. Karkataka Lord is Moon. So his weight to be considered, energy to be. Next, Bhava Balalu. Bhava Balal, how many Bhavas will be considered for the marriage compatibility? 2, 5, 7, 8. 2 for what? Dhanasthanam. 5 Putrasthanam. 7 Kalatrasthanam. 8 Ayusthanam. 2, 5, 7, 8. These Bhavas to be considered. So like that, so many points we need to check into that chart. Simply if Ilka Pilli, cat and rat, Chuha Billy, Ashtaguna points are not matching, so I will simply say that astrologer, he doesn't have much knowledge, adequate knowledge. He is not able to, he is just time passing. Okay, they are playing with the beliefs of the poor parents. Their parents, they are generally from the decades they are visiting from their father says, forefather says, they are visiting that astrologer and stating that he is our family astrologer. We are visiting him since my forefather's time. No, you calculate him, you assess him, his performance, whether he has right performance or not. If anybody is stating simply Chuha Billi, Elika Pilli, and rat and cat, and Ashtaguna point Takuva Vastanai, and we are getting little, so they are, myself remove them, database, delete them, and don't go for them. Okay, you visit those astrologers really who has the right knowledge, adequate knowledge. Okay, then after into marriage compatibility, lot of issues check back that whether there is any divorce chance is there, whether there is any second marriage chance is there, any accidental chances is there. Okay, if any abroad after that marriage, if the boy is getting a chance to go for abroad and he would be stay there for long time, so there is a separation between bride and bridegroom, boy and girl. Some parents are not willing to go for their girls for abroad. Okay, if the boy gets a chance to go for abroad and he would be settled there, and there is separation between boy and girl, So you need to check back that. If anybody come, okay sir, within 5 minutes, if I you want to check all that marriage compatibility in within 5 minutes, and say them to thanks, and say them to namaskaram. Sorry, I can't check the chart within 5 minutes. Okay, lot of time I need to go into depth for both charts. Okay, so if anybody is feeling the parents within 5 minutes or 2 minutes, 10 minutes, even though half an hour, so that is not the time. You need to give full time to check back lot of issues. So Grahamayit. Next is what? Bhava Balalu. So Bhava Balalu, how the bhavas are very strong. While checking the bhavas, bhavas I have briefed in the classes also. While calculating the bhava Balalu, bhavas weight, how many points, bhava, that position is where, whether that position is in Dusthanam 6 8 12, whether that position bhavam is being aspected by any bad planet, whether that bhava is okay positioned with some good planets, whether that bhava